I preached last week and implied to you that you needed to give your laughter and your tears to God. And those were the most important things you could give to God. And of course, only in a Presbyterian church, some smart aleck came up later and said, I guess that means we don't have to give our offering anymore. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Only a Presbyterian. And I have the understanding that if you give your heart and your soul and your tears and your laughter, that your money will follow naturally. Not only naturally, but enthusiastically, because your heart is in the mission of God. And that's what the sermon is about today. Our mission, beyond just caring for this wonderful church and creating a great worshiping community here, but the mission that we have in the community and the nation and indeed around the whole world. And one of the ways in which that mission is expressed is through our Presbyterians sharing budget. And there's a little folder in today's bulletin that gives you a tiny taste of what can be done through Presbyterians sharing. On the right-hand side of your offering envelope, there is the space for Presbyterians sharing. And our budget for this year is $90,000. And that's a wonderful amount of money, and it's incredibly exciting to think that we will raise that. We did last year. We should exceed it this year, and I'm thrilled by that because of the incredible things that are done with that money. Someone will ask, why don't we just keep that money here and do our own missions? Why do we submit it to the national church and let them administer it? And the answer is very simple, that when a whole nation full of churches contributes to one central mission agency, they are able to use it far more efficiently and with far less administrative waste than if every congregation tried to do their own thing. So by being a part of the national mission of our church, our money becomes greatly more powerful in what it can do. Someone will ask, why do we bother doing missions at all? Wouldn't it be enough if we just kept the local church strong and used all of our money to strengthen what we have here? Well, we do missions because that's what God calls us to do. We heard a reading this morning from 3,000 years ago, the prophet Amos, speaking at a time when the church was rich and powerful and overflowing with people. But Amos said, it doesn't matter how big your church is. It doesn't matter that you all come to church on the Sabbath. There are people around you who are hungry and homeless and broken. And if you are not serving those people, your church is not a church, and God is not with you, and you don't know what it is to live in relationship with God. You must be doing mission. That's from Amos and from other Old Testament prophets. When Jesus came to us, one of those things that was at the very heart of Jesus' theology was the idea that if we live in relationship with God, it means we care for the poor, the outcast, the hungry, and the thirsty. And that if we do something good for one of those people, we are in fact doing it for Jesus. That's why in the Presbyterian Church, missions have always been incredibly powerful for us. There's no such thing as the Presbyterian Church without an enthusiasm and a zeal to help other people.